Hi, my name is Becca Tinter, and I'm really excited and honored to share with you today a little bit of an overview of Take Shape for Life. I want to talk to you about our full trilogy, which is Healthy Body, Healthy Mind, and Healthy Finances, so you see what our options are. You might be here primarily focusing on physical health, which is fine. You might be looking to improve your energy, get better eating habits, improve your physical activity level, your sleep, your stress, things like that, and we will cover that. But whether we can give you a solution in all three areas or just one or two, I wanted to make sure you knew what was available. So let's start by talking about who is Take Shape for Life. We're an optimal health community of like-minded people who have a passion and a vision to get America healthy and then eventually the world. We come from all kinds of backgrounds, different education levels, different experiences. Some are medical professionals, and then other people are lay people. So the trilogy of optimal health is really where we want to start. I'd like you to look at the trilogy wheel, as we call it, on the right-hand side of the screen. You can see there it's broken into those three categories I just mentioned, and there's a rating system. So where do you fit? Where do you see yourself currently when it comes to healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances? See, you might have a career where you're paid well and your financial health is strong, but many people have to give up health in the other areas to create that. Other people do things of meaning and purpose and absolutely enjoy their job and have a healthy mind, but it doesn't give them enough financial provision to cover their family needs. And so then there's some financial stress related. We're talking about that sweet spot in the center, that 8 to 10 range, never perfect, but really integrated, where people can see that there is a nice, healthy balance between those three areas. And that is truly what we offer in Take Shape for Life. So we have a comprehensive program, but we also have a weight loss piece to that. So if you're here looking for physical health, we want to start with that so that you understand what we offer in that area. And we have three pieces that work together for how we can assist people with their physical health first. These three components, they work together. The first is our scientifically proven products and program. What I love about this is it's a structured eating plan that's very simple and easy to follow, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. The second is our free health coach and community of support. And that's a really neat piece because as a health coach myself, we get to walk alongside people. The third is our Habits of Health system, which helps you create long-term health, and it's our educational piece. So what do we empower? Well, we empower predictable transformation. These are my friends who are also fellow health coaches. On the left-hand side is Ron. Ron lost 70 pounds and has maintained it for 11 years. And Shirley has lost 217 pounds and maintained that as well. What I love, though, is we see health as a journey and not a finish line. So Ron and Shirley, they are continuing to work on other healthy habits, and now they're paying it forward as a health coach, and they have that additional accountability built in. So the structured eating plan, as the first piece of our program that I was mentioning a minute ago, is the Optimal Weight 5-in-1 plan. If you're currently a client, you're already familiar with this most likely. And if you're coming in and you've never had any exposure to Take Shape for Life, we wanted to give you a quick overview. This is where we ask and suggest that people eat 6 times a day every 2.5 to 3 hours. This allows your blood sugars to regulate, your metabolism to get revved up. And in order to keep that simple for you, we actually use 5 optimal weight meal replacements and 1 lean and green meal that you prepare at home for those 6 meals a day. It's really a great program, and because of that, you can create a fat-burning state within your first few days where you feel full and satisfied. And the nice thing about the optimal weight meal replacements is they're easy to take with you and on the go and highly nutritious. Now, maybe you're coming in and you've already done the Optimal Weight 5-in-1 plan, you've done your transition, and now you're ready for your next phase of optimizing. Or maybe you're watching this video as someone who's already at a healthy weight. We have the Optimal Health 3-in-3 plan. Following the same principles, we want to encourage people to eat 6 times a day every 2.5 to 3 hours to keep their metabolism revved up. This will allow you to sustain your healthy weight by using 3 optimal health meal replacements and 3 balanced meals you prepare at home. We have a great exchange system for this where we can give you some suggestions for other ideas. And then we also have the ability as health coaches to help you calculate your total energy expenditure so you can figure out what your caloric needs are to maintain the healthy weight that you currently have. The second piece that we offer in our optimal physical health section of our program is creating long-term health by using Dr. A's Habits of Health system. So on the right-hand side, you see that chart where we have 6 steps in our program. Now, you can see at step 2, that's reaching a healthy weight. That's where most diets and weight loss programs stop. We're far more than that, and we really want to differentiate what we have to offer. And because of that, we have 4 additional steps. See, again, we don't see it as a finish line. We see these as mileposts along the way. So 4 additional steps to assist you with your health. Dr. A's Habits of Health, the book that is shown there, is an incredible resource full of information written by a physician talking to you about eating low glycemic, menu plans, sleep, stress reduction, activity level. It runs the full spectrum. What I love about the workbook is that is the practical application for how you take that information, working with your health coach, and apply it to your personal journey. And together, that system is an important piece as our educational model goes. Now, the third part is the free health coach and the optimal health community. So both you and your health coach are surrounded by a community of support where we have all kinds of resources that we can help you with additionally as you work towards long-term health. The second thing we offer is the healthy mind. What does a healthy mind mean for you? Does that have to do with your level of enjoyment or fun in your life? Is it the ability to control your choices? Have time to spend with the people that you love the most? Building strong relationships? Is it time for hobbies and things that bring you enjoyment? We think healthy mind is organizing your life around what matters the most. Now, we know, though, that stress can greatly decrease your other sections of health besides just a healthy mind. It can be related to healthy finances, and it can absolutely affect your physical health. Often stress comes from trying to balance your responsibilities and your obligations, and there's very little joy or fun involved in that. We believe Take Shape for Life can meet the needs of this for you. So again, a healthy mind for us is that sweet spot where you can live with healthy body, mind, and finances centered, moving towards the center of the trilogy. Now let's talk about finances. We know that there are a lot of things related to financial stress that can play into, again, your healthy physical body and your healthy mind. And we think that living an abundant life frees you from some of those things and gives you those options that your family might be looking for. What are the options? Well, it might be for you to plan for your retirement. It might be for you to choose which schools your children go to, what home you get to live in, maybe the size and what it looks like, but even more importantly, where's the home located? You know, are you able to choose a state or a city or an area that means the most to your family? Are you able to give to charities and organizations that matter to you because you have an abundance? That's what we consider financial health. Creating well-being for you by paying it forward is what we have the privilege and honor to do as health coaches. What I love the most about this slide is this is not a picture of people cut from magazines. These are fellow health coaches who are now friends. I've had the opportunity over the last few years to spend time with these people, to get to know them, to see their integrity and what they stand for, to see that they first chose health for themselves, and then they decided to pay it forward, and they have been able to work towards that sweet spot in the center where they have the time and the finances to spend on things that matter the most with the people that matter the most. And we think that is part of paying it forward and creating that full well-being. So there are some great coaching advantages, and we want to make sure to touch on those. We have the freedom and the flexibility to work anywhere at any time. As health coaches, our business model is extremely simple, and with technology, we're able to assist clients and coaches all across the country. We're rewarded for helping other people. We call it doing well by doing good, and I have to tell you, it's one of the greatest joys of my life to be able to assist other people to choose health and follow those steps. Number 3, there's no inventory, no territories, and no wholesaling. So people that come into health coaching are coming because they have a heart for our mission and they want to pay for the gift of health, and that is why they choose to coach. Number 4, the benefits of running a home-based business are also there, and that is another advantage of health coaching. Again, we work from home and we're self-employed. Timing is important. We have 2 converging trends, unhealthy Americans and an unhealthy economy. We know that job satisfaction is low, there's downsizing, there's high underemployment, people are looking for a plan B. That's where our economy is looking unhealthy. And then we have unhealthy Americans. Unfortunately for us, Americans are not getting healthier. Currently, 2/3 of Americans are overweight or obese. And if that trend continues, by 2030, it's predicted that 90% of Americans will be in the overweight or obese category. And currently, 1/3 still need one part of what we're offering, whether it's healthy mind or healthy finances. So we have an amazing offer, and we want to turn the tide of health in America and then go out and assist the world as well. When it comes to the industry, it's a $60 billion industry. So people are spending money on this, and they're spending money many times on things that do not work, that do not have a long-term solution. Take Shape for Life, with our incredible offer, only has 0.33% of this industry. So we have an amazing program and an incredible opportunity, and we're looking for people to partner with us. We have a progressive growth model. It's very simple. You start as a health coach where you're assisting clients, and then you can bring other people along who want to coach alongside you, and then you become a business coach because you have some health coaches that you're working with. And as a business leader, you're working with your own clients, health coaches that you're currently bringing in, and business coaches who are building their own teams. And what's neat about this progressive model is you can help a handful of people or thousands of people, just depending on the amount of time and the investment that you'd like to place on health coaching. And then your income is relative to your efforts. We're compensated for 3 main activities: acquiring and supporting clients, sponsoring health coaches and building teams, and developing leaders. The main thing we want to make sure that we share with you, though, is that coaching is simple, it's fun, and it doesn't take very much time. And we're very, very good at that last statement. Now, as you're in the contemplation phase, I want to ask you, what do you want? Does this make sense to you? Can you see how some of the things we talked about benefit you? What would your life look like if you were thriving in all 3 areas of the trilogy that we started with? Can you picture it? So I want to invite you to join our Optimal Health community on whatever level of participation makes the most sense for you. We would love to assist you as a client, a coach, or both. If you have further questions or you're ready to join us, please reach out to the person who shared this with you and let them know how they can best assist you. And thank you for taking the time to watch this today.